Yeah, we're back. Sorry, guys. A little bit of tech difficulty.
Yeah, my PC froze, of course.
We back now, though.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, the technicalities of what's going on right now is just going
I
to be.
know. And I
Also,
have to turn my
Eric, I
camera
think
off and turn it back on. Yeah.
it
I
may have the wrong source in XSplit.
yeah, probably. Not XSplit, NVIDIA broadcast, same thing though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, we can go now.
Okay.
All right. So
Oh, it's
I
gonna
don't know
make
where
me.
I don't know how far you
Give me
all
a
were
sec.
able to listen in on that, but it seems Tarn and Security Chief Lucas have gotten themselves into a bit of a conundrum.
I don't think we lost much.
All
Okay.
right.
So on the map here, let's say the north, the straight up, is that the way that we came from?
No, you came from down like this.
Oh.
You came from the
Okay.
hill. The
Okay.
cliff.
From the hill.
Yeah. But
Okay.
you were coming from the south up this direction. So this is that pathway that you were taking heading towards the Knoll camp.
Okay.
They want to take you towards the Knoll camp.
Okay. So seeing this here, I'm slightly unhappy with where we're at.
Yeah, you're
So
between Knolls
Lucas
and
is armed, correct? He does look like he can swing a sword. I don't know him, but he does look like somebody that would be at least able to swing a sword
As
if
I
needed.
said, he's a little more wet around the ears than normal, but than some of the more talented folk. But he's still able to swing a weapon if he has to.
Okay. All right. So what I would like to do is alert him to the fact that we need to make our way back as quickly as possible. We don't know how many there are, and I have no idea where our friends seem to be. I'm trying not to move my head. I'm not trying to look around. I'm not trying to do anything but make it look like I'm addressing him and whatever his foot issue is or his leg issue is.
Right. No, I get you. Um, yeah, so your decision then is which direction do you want to move, or how do you want to handle this kind of
As
this?
what I'm assuming time wise, we're helping him get kind of back into his boot. That kind of
Right. Yeah. So you've watched him knock literally a rock around the edge that he was able to keep from being seen doing so. But other than that, he's kind of buying for time.
okay. Um,
Trying his
and
best.
even more subtly, if it comes to it, are you able to defend yourself?
Um, well, yes. I mean, I don't have any worry to defend myself.
Well, then our friend closest to you here, and I'm going to gesture at the one sitting immediately right next to him. He will be your responsibility. So, as we're helping him,
Oh,
I'm going to try and get him to go back towards the hill and to see what happens. And if this one makes any kind of move on him, if I can get him, as he said, in that direction,
yeah.
I am going to intervene.
Okay. Um, he's gonna slide his boot on. He's gonna just, you know what? He's gonna try to perform, and it's probably not gonna go well, but he's gonna try. Try to like stumble back.
Yep.
He steps backwards towards it, and then kind of clumsily falls to the ground. Like unplug my headphones, and
Mm,
the guy goes, "Oh no funny business. Like we said, bring you to the campsite, have a drink, have some conversation. You know, I'll let you on your way."
okay. He doesn't make any move towards us, does he?
Oh no! So if as he stepped, he would kind of step towards him as well, and just kind of keep in that. And they kind of pace around Lucas, making sure
Okay.
that he's not going the opposite direction that they
The
want.
direction I want him to go. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Well, seeing as where this is heading quickly, and if I start going towards that camp with our friend here, we may never be found. Yeah. So I'm going to come off of where I'm at from my knee here, and I would like to use. I would like to get the rope off of myself. I don't know what kind of action that's going to require, but if I'm still lashed to Lucas, I don't know if I already said we were taking that off or not. I don't
No,
need to be.
Yeah, no, you're still latched.
Yeah, I need to untie myself.
Okay, so you can either take an action to untie yourself, or you can take a bonus action to cut yourself free. Because it's only
Okay,
going to take one quick cut to release the rope.
okay. So I would like to, all at one time, as they're stepping towards him and not paying attention to me, the sword is going to come out of the sheath. I am going to cut the rope and then step forward and lunge as hard as I can with my head, ram horns directly into the head neck area of this hyena right
Right.
her knoll right here.
All right. So yeah. So as soon as Lucas steps to the side and falls to the ground, the other one stands up and kind of looks over. And as you see that, the glint kind of pops in your head of this is the perfect moment. You slash the rope, you jump forward like a goat, and just boom, straight ram horns into the chin. Roll me your attack.
Okay. Let me see here. So are we going to consider that?
Improv. Let's. We didn't give you an.
We didn't do that one. Just
We
want to do
didn't
like a strength on top of the
Yeah, so
so
it'd be considered an unarmed strike.
okay.
So it'd be your strength.
So that's 14.
14 does hit. 14 just hit.
Okay.
As it's actually 14 meets. So,
Yes.
yeah. So you just jar him straight in the chin. Give me a 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
3 points of damage.
Right. And you can see like he busts him in the chin, and then his mouth kind of starts to bleed a little bit and trickles down the side of his face. Feisty. And they both draw their blades. So now we're going to get into combat.
Okay.
While this is going on, the rest of you, Harris, inside of in your realm of lost, you do hear the same voice that Essifer has been hearing. It's you are safe. I promised you'd be safe.
So, couldn't have kept me safe any other way. It's not a whole lot to do in here.
Well, it doesn't really work that way, you know. I needed some way to connect the two of you, and in order to do so, I used this.
Yeah, so, I never got your name. Who are you?
Oh, I have no name, nor will you ever find out my name. But what you can do is you can see who I really am. And you now see a lot larger version of what you just saw. Standing literally about 10 feet tall in this room of nothingness, holding the book. And you're holding the book in his hand.
Oh, that's just not fair. You kind of look like a Sherman. Am I close?
And I don't really like Sherman. Well, let you let's simmer on that one for a little bit, shall we?
I want to try and grab onto him before he disappears.
Get a hold of the tufts of his hair. It seems to be extremely coarse. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm escaping with you, duh. I'm just holding on to his fur.
You really think I would come here and let you escape? You really are
Yeah.
gullible.
Yeah, I was really kind of
Your
hoping
group
you
is
would.
a unique bunch. I'm sure I can get a lot of amusement out of it. Anyway, you've got a long time to figure out what you're going to be doing, so.
Mm.
And in the meantime, I've connected you to your friends, so your power will grow and her power will grow, and two of you will be like one. I don't see this as a bad thing. Not the best situation, of course, but you're not dead. I saw what happened. Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was pretty
It was
bad.
funny that you survived and yet people still wanted to resurrect you, but I wasn't going to give up a chance to,
Mm.
have another acolyte. Why wouldn't I?
You know, I like the cut of your jib. I'm gonna say maybe Gulliver.
Oliver. It's not really my name, but I'll take it.
Mm.
So
Can I
you'll
hear
see a
this?
lot more of me in the near future as we start to unravel the
Yeah.
truth of what is happening. But until then, you have a wonderful life here.
No,
Absolutely
I'm pretty sure I've been
mesmerizing.
here 10 minutes and I'm already bored. Like, you gotta give me something to do. At least give me, like, I don't know, a familiar or like a cat. Cats are nice.
Beg.
How about this? How about I let you play around in the world? You can't leave this place, but you can play around.
With with what?
I don't know. What do you want to be? You want to be an imp? Maybe a cat? A
Cat
bat?
girl. Cat girl.
Yeah. I choose to be a
Cockroach?
furry. No.
Uh,
You know,
not really a
I
thing.
have always wanted to be something smaller like an imp. They've always been so much larger than everybody else.
Really an imp? I
I
think
don't
it
know,
was.
something small. Go around unseen. That's it's not really my forte. They're like, I don't know.
Wings or no wings. It's really your choice.
Yeah,
Hearing
sure.
this
Who doesn't want to
conversation,
fly?
Oh, why not? And he slaps his hands together, and you are now outside, sitting on top of the shoulder of Essifer, a smaller version of you,
Oh shit.
with about the size of, about 6 inches or so, with um, these ethereal butterfly wings. And you can hear it in your head. Because this is more fun. Ciao. And he disappears.
Sure, sure.
And you're now sitting on Esver's shoulder. The rest of you can now see a very, very, very tiny Karis with wings. Very unique, strange, colorful wings. Um, he gives off this weird mixture between reds, purples, blues, like glow that kind of just resonates from it.
Lucifer turns her head to the side. Karis?
Survived.
Um, you shrunk
Yeah,
and
it's
you have wings.
uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Hey, got to make a deal with him to get out of the wherever I was. This was the compromise. Now, if you'll
Sorry
excuse
about that.
me, I'm gonna jump off her shoulders and try and fly.
Be careful.
I hope you can't actually fly.
Yeah, yeah, no,
It's aesthetic,
yeah,
purely.
no, exactly
You know
what
what?
happened.
How about if you
So-
try to jump to my hands, just in case?
No, he's already done it.
done.
No, he's
Yeah,
already done it.
done.
Roll me a
Very carrot. He does
roll
not
me a
give a shit.
dexterity check, Esper, to try to catch him, as he jumps and just starts to plummet immediately.
I'm gonna
He
catch
screwed
him.
you, dude. He gave you wings.
Oh.
Now you just have an extra weak spot.
Yeah. I got hosed.
Oh no! Now Karis's internet is fading from his body.
Wait, what? What did I miss?
Nothing.
No,
You're just like lagging occasionally.
Waiting on
Oh.
Esper to roll her dexterity check.
Is Etzifer dead now? No, I still see her mouse
see
moving
her
around.
moving.
She ain't talking though.
Gonna lose her again on.
Trying to
Check.
find my dice
Oh,
roller.
there it is. 21.
Hey,
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
as you catch, you barely like stumble to catch Karis, who as you kind of jump off the thing, the wings just kind of fold inward and just he float down.
I think you should maybe figure out how to use those wings first before you try that again.
I'm just gonna sit on her shoulder and just kind of really focus. Get that constipation face going, you know? We got a new purpose in life. Trying to fly.
Karis, those wings are made of cardboard.
Well, you could
They're not
just,
actual wings. It's just like an illusion
Yeah, they are.
of wings.
It's the word
There's-
wings.
The funny thing,
Yeah.
so they're an illusionary wings, because this creature is just toying with you. You called him Gulliver.
James, it seems like I could just role play this character.
Oh, 100. Oh yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah.
you got screwed, dude.
But he's not dead.
He wasn't dead to begin with.
We didn't know that. That's
Well-
the official story.
The royal we didn't know that.
And as you guys sit there for a moment, Harris, you start to glow more and more until you almost light up like a ball of light,
Mhm.
and then you back into your hole.
Ah, damn it.
Did he explode?
No,
I
well,
think you turned into a lightning bug.
I think he's back in the book.
He didn't specify how long he was allowed to play in the world.
correct.
Is whoever's doing this to him like Dell at level 20? Who's just like ascended to godhood. He's just going back in time and fucking with people.
Roll me an Arcana check. Anybody who wants to try to figure out what this thing could, or nature, roll me see what you can figure out what this thing might be.
If I critical, can it be me?
No,
Not great, but not the worst. Hey,
It's real quick.
it's Pam.
All right.
So you've heard rumors of creatures giving unique boons and help, but never to this level. What you have seen is a guinea pig, is what they're called, and they are massive servants of the Unseelie Court, specifically within the deep parts of the Wild Heart. So you're patroned to a archfey at the moment, an Unseelie archfey, sadly, which is why they're a little more cruel in their mischievousness.
So
It's
does
not
that
cool,
make it
it's-
back down yet?
What was that?
Oh, he's fighting.
Oh, he's up there fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on my way
Yeah.
back to him.
And you're on the way
Mhm.
back.
Yeah.
You sense something's wrong. Apparently.
Nah, I left a man with a red shirt by himself on a mountain.
Mhm.
I feel there's a need to have to return.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I need to get that red shirt for the next person to occupy it.
Right. So as
Doesn't care
you
about the person in the shirt, just the shirt.
No, I like Lucas.
Just not as much as the shirt.
yeah. So as Gulliver reappears to you, Karis, that'll get easier. I promise.
I sure hope so, because I'm bored again.
Yeah, well,
Those
Maybe
wings
not
didn't
picking-
work.
maybe don't pick something with wings for your first time out into the real world again.
Yeah, I really want to fly.
Well,
Should have
learn
been
to
a fly.
It's a great idea.
Try something a little less
Right,
constructive.
next year for your 4-second recess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let you sit here and mull over your skills that you're going to develop and finding your way out. And I'll see you around.
And as the voice fades away, you hear Gerekner.
Yeah.
And at
Uh-huh.
that point, he just poofs into mist. And for the moment, Karis is no longer able to be heard. And this, my friends, is where we're going to let Karis go for our story. His
Aw.
character will continue
Yep.
as we continue through the affordables. Sadly, we want to give Karis a round of applause for being here with us, and we are going to miss him dearly, as he has been a great partner in this wonderful journey. But I don't want to keep him any longer. He's got lots of stuff he has to get ready for in real life. So thank
Thanks,
you
guys.
once again for being here with us and starting this journey with us.
Thank you so much,
And-
Karis.
Yeah.
Your character is amazing, and I will miss him.
Well, thanks, guys.
I'll
It's been
carry him
fun.
with me all the time.
Yep. So he will still be
Really-
here with us always, but he's going to be
Yeah.
doing other bigger and better things. So, and with that,
Fingers
we're going to
crossed.
take our break. So,
Oh,
10
thank
minutes,
God.
we're going to be back here at 10:40, and we'll continue the story and find out what is happening now to Zatarn and Security Chief Lucas. So, we'll see you guys in just a few minutes.
Oh, bye.
My camera is Just crapped out on him while we were
Alright.
doing stuff.
Things look a little
Yep.
funky, but I'm in the middle of fixing it.
Ooh.
So don't worry.
We back?
You
Hey,
can see
we're
the left
back.
half and the right half of Matt's face.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can see the
guys.
left half and the right half and the left half of my face.
Yeah. So
Yes.
once we, like I said, this kind of is
Three
the
hats.
extra rollout. If you guys haven't been here all night with us, please make sure if you love what we do,
Actually.
you go give us a follow. A free option is to subscribe through Prime if you can, and if you're really feeling froggy or you love what we're doing and you want to support us a little more, there's also a full-blown subscription or donations. And what that's really going to do, first and foremost, for anybody that cares, is that we are going to put Zoom. We're going to get Zoom so that a lot of these technical difficulties can be
Yes.
alleviated.
Yeah.
So,
It looks
but
like
enough of
actually
that
gonna
crap.
have
Let's
to-
get back into the game. So,
We just headbutted a knoll. Let's do this.
I was gonna say, I just had put it a knoll. I was waiting for the goat noise to come out.
Apparently-
Get away from my
apparently it's the
friend.
Studio mode that
Alright,
is
so-
not very friendly.
So while Eric's doing that, here's your random fact of the week. Everybody knows the feigning goats, right?
Yep.
Do you know why they exist?
No.
They're really cheap. So if you have expensive livestock, you get a feigning goat and you put it out there with them. So that if
That's
a
bait.
predator gets after your herd, the feigning goat faints and gets eaten while the rest of your herd escapes.
Yep.
Huh.
It's
They're
bait.
feeder fish of the goat world.
They are.
Fantastic.
And now we just keep them as pets.
And that
Yeah.
is our Agent of Jinx fun
Yeah.
fact of the week.
Yeah, and it's actually it doesn't hurt them. It's just an overload of calcium that makes all their muscles tense, and they just move on.
Well,
Wow.
unnamed feeder fish now.
Yeah.
Feeder goats.
Peter goat.
Peter
Goat.
goat. Yep. All right. So, getting back to our encounter right now, while Essifer and Decimus, Caitlin, and Dell start to travel this direction, Zatarn and Lucas are deciding on their next. Well,
Oh, I
their next
decided.
decision as Zatarn goat jumped straight into a Knoll's skin. And they draw blades and get prepared to attack. So
Roll to see if you're a feigning goat.
roll initiative.
Nope, that wasn't in the bloodline. I was
Depends on if you
expansive.
roll a 1.
This is also true.
Oh, there's a feigning goat. I see it.
So Zatarn, you're up.
Okay. Oh, did my last initiative take?
Yeah.
Okay.
With a 20 it took.
All right. Okay. So with the short sword in one hand, I'm going to reach down, and I have a morning star at my other hip, but it is held in place simply by the fact that I have it through a loop, and then it's flipped over to where it can't fall. So flipping it the other direction really quick, the morning star drops, and I'm going to catch it in the opposite hand, and I'm going to swing twice at the knoll here next to me.
Okay.
As
One
soon
you
as
just
it lets
bashed up
me.
inside the head with your goat horns.
Correct.
Cool.
So first attack here. Maybe it wants to. There we go.
Anybody who's not seen a close-up of this very impressively designed character, let me see if we can give you guys a little bit of a glimpse.
Yeah.
of it.
Ooh, that is a really low res
This
image.
is the 16-bit
really
version.
low.
It is a bit low res, but-
My bad.
Well, no,
My bad.
the
It's,
art is in the
uh,
intro
it was-
video.
Yeah, the art
It
is
is.
in the intro video.
The full art is in the intro video, so.
I rolled
Anyone that
damage.
was
That's not what
here
I should have
from the
done.
Beginning,
Yeah,
saw.
no, you shouldn't have rolled damage. You should have.
I was trying to roll attack for both, so I missed the second one. But so the
Jesus.
first one hits.
Jesus Christ, your dice give me anxiety. Oh, I hate that even more.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have
so
to change
yes.
that.
Yeah,
Sword
you're going to have to
connects.
change those.
All right, Evan vetoed. All right, second stream got told no. Yes.
Those are going to,
so
like,
then
we're going to
9
have people
points of
start
damage.
hate watching.
Yeah, I know.
They look cool, but they're like impossible to read.
Yeah, I know. You have to make sure that the chat's up so I can read what's on it.
The chat tells me what it is.
Yeah.
But our viewers can see our dice rolls on camera, and that's just some gobbledygook.
My character's part Fey. I'm here for the confusion.
Hey, I've got the confusion handled.
Okay, all right.
All right. Yeah, so you take the Morning Star, and it gets kind of caught in the loop at first as you try to swing it, but then you bring your other blade up and you slash up as you carve this nice little chunk out of the front of the knoll. And,
He does circumcisions too.
right.
Correct.
Snip.
They're cheap ones, aka a ripoff.
Yep. Ooh.
I can give you a step-by-step on how to neuter a dog.
No, good. Let's not do that on camera. That's a different show for a different time.
Yeah, we can do Dell's Veterinary Corner.
Dell's doing his daily job. All right, so Lucas is going to draw his blade very wobbly and swing wildly at this knoll. You can see this is probably the first time he's been in combat. Dude, he almost got a nat 20, and I was gonna be like,
He did.
Beginner's luck, man. Beginner's luck.
Yep, good luck. But no, the 10, you can see him just, and it doesn't work. And gnolls are going to attack. This one's going to look straight at Zatarn and draw a blade. Actually, no. You're going to see this one throw a spear. Yeah. The 14 hit.
It does not.
Oh, so over top of you, because you're short.
Correct.
Start with the short kicks. Yeah, and then he's going to. The other ones are going to. One is going to go after Lucas, smiling, just ecstatic to take this poor man's life away from him. And he's going to go for a bite, try to rip his throat out.
Get wrecked, nerd. Security Chief Lucas lives.
Fail.
And, yeah, so stumbling backwards, Security Chief Lucas kind of like kicks out the bottom of the gnoll's feet as he slams his face against the ground.
He's so much better than Caitlin.
Oh, and Austin, don't forget you have advantage. You have luck.
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
Decimus,
You have to,
I have
you have to
disadvantage.
spend that today.
you have disadvantage.
Dang, what is going on tonight?
Security Chief Lucas is a god.
Well, the other one was attacking Zatarn, but yeah. What happened is the belt loop kind of came undone at the last moment, and the mace fell down onto its foot as it was going after you.
I like it.
You've kind of got this like Jackie Chan mentality of not actually meaning to do something the right way, but it just happens.
I'm rolling
Like
with that.
like fey luck, you know. Alright, so roll me damage on that one for the
Okay.
Morning Star. And don't add. Well,
Alright.
you won't. Yeah, we're just gonna take the D20 though. You're not really gonna have any strength behind it because it just.
Okay. So that is.
I mean, you
Alright,
just
we're
roll the
just
damage. Kill the.
I'm trying to click on it here. It's not. Come on, Foundry, don't make me look bad. All right. We'll just do normal, and we can do the subtract here.
That's a way better dice.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
I feel way much. I can't be
All right.
tamed. Okay. I feel.
You're castrated.
All right. Uncomfortable.
All right, so that puts us at round 2. So it's going to take 3 rounds for you guys to get here, just because of the amount of distance that you guys would have to clear. Unless you guys are completely, like, full-fledged sprinting.
So I left quite a bit before they did.
Okay.
Because I charmed Decimus and then I bailed while all of the like imp Karis and stuff was going on.
Okay.
But I
so
was
that-
like going as quietly as possible.
Okay, so I will say, at the end of this next turn, you would be
Okay.
able to show. And then following turn for the rest of them to catch up. Okay. Zatarn, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to take a nice double swing at my first attack with the short sword.
11 misses.
All right, so we're going to follow it up with the Morningstar attack. Yeah!
Hey!
Yep.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Describe me this Morningstar hit that as the Morningstar was laying on the
Oh,
ground.
let's go.
Dang!
So, as it dropped and hit the foot, it kind of did the thing where it was falling away, and I panicked a little bit. So I dropped really low and grabbed it, and as I did, I scooped the handle and just pulled, and it caught that meaty inner thigh area right there on the knoll on the opposite leg on accident. So I'm like wielding it backwards where it's this way, and it was like, oh. So it was pretty good.
Yeah,
Take that
so
luck.
as you crack, you hear as it hits that bone there, and then you start to see the swelling of the fur starting to darken underneath the patchwork armor, and the creature looks strangely at you, and then just kind of
Because we're not his
falls
knees.
over
Yes.
and dies. That's,
They were just restrained.
yeah, and he's dead. All right.
Okay.
Security Chief Lucas looks over and says, "Go away! Go away! Go away!"
Hey, you give Security Chief Lucas more respect than that.
He is derailed.
He's twice the man you'll ever be.
The day!
Oh! I told you! Put some respect on his name.
Man's out here accidentally doing things.
He is, man. Security Chief Lucas is the MVP tonight. It looks
Train
See,
him
I
on the joke.
empowered him with positivity.
I love that critical damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
That means it was pure surprise, nothing behind it.
yeah, it just
Did I do that?
looks forward and realizes he catches right there, like a fish hook, and just scrapes it across the bottom part of his chin, and the blood just starts dripping. This one is going to continue to. This one's going to see what happened and fire one more shot at. Well, he's going to draw his longbow now and just be like, "I'm done with you." And he's going to take 2 shots at you, Zatarn.
Big
17
negative.
hit?
Yes, that does. No, that does.
Okay. And let's see if the second one hits. And the second one does not.
Does not.
For 3 points.
All right.
Here's some damage. As an arrow sinks into you.
Rude.
Yep. Kind of. The other one is going to be extremely angry. And it's going to lunge at Security Chief Lucas and try to bite him. See if he fails again.
Brickner!
These gnolls are killing you. Wow.
They're as
It's all
bad as the assassins.
It's all of your bad guys, James.
All of my bad guys. I'm going to start increasing the damage on these bad guys. So when they do hit, it's going to. Anyway, all right. And at that point, you would then kind of come over, like through over the hills and through the woods.
Yeah, that's exactly where I want to come up.
Yep.
Can I take an action?
Yeah. I'll give you. You have an action or a bonus action. You get 2 options.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
you
just.
get one, not the other.
Can I move up or no?
I'm gonna.
I don't really need to. It's just more for flavor.
Sure, move up then.
So I'm going to move up right here
Okay.
on this guy's flank.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hold my hand up to the side of his head
Yep.
and say, knock, knock. And then when he turns around, I'm going to cast Lotus of Blades with 2 points of stamina dumped into it.
Jesus.
So,
Good
Points to
lord.
make it.
so you have to make a dex save.
Skewered Knoll. All right. Let's put us on the deck save for him.
In a 20-foot radius starting on his temple.
Yeah, and failed miserably because he was right there.
Good lord.
23 points of psychic damage.
Shoot.
How do you want to do that one?
Just, like I said, just as he turns around, his ugly Knoll face
Yeah.
is staring into my palm. I'm just like, had a really tough day. And then just unload on his face and just... it just... the camera pans away because there's just blood everywhere.
Yeah, so much like
It's
if
like
you just,
anime.
point blank birdshot into somebody's face. Like,
Yeah.
you just watch this thing just
Yeah.
as it collapses to the ground and there's no head. Like,
Yeah.
it's torn apart into different pieces, laying on the ground there.
Unfortunately, I'm basically out now. I can do a lot of damage like once or twice.
That
Right.
Lucas can handle the other two.
And then I'll look over. I got your back, Security Chief Lucas. Hide behind
Like-
Zadaran.
He's like a pump right there, you know. 1, 2, done.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and then yeah, that puts us. Let's put you in the order then at the end.
Oh, do I need to roll? Or do we just want to... I'll just go at the end. That works for me if it works for you.
Yeah, that works. We can play that.
Cool.
All right, and that puts us as Zadaran. You're
Okay.
He's saying
So I'm going-
Zadaran now. I'm going to stop.
God, stop it.
So
It's my
I'm gonna
fault.
Oh,
choose this
God.
one and do another ram horn here. So we just did
Okay.
flat D20 plus 2.
Oh!
God, what is going on, guys? We
You
need
suck,
to get-
James.
We need to get an overlay pop up that when we hit those natural 20s
Mm.
and when we hit those ones.
So yeah, just straight to the chest, and then after I connect with the ram horns, I'm gonna stumble back, and then upward arc swing. I'm gonna bring that Morning Star as a bonus action.
Okay.
I did it. I don't want to click it 1,000 times and have it show up in chat.
Yeah, right. Thankfully, nobody can see that. But
Yeah, they can't see our chat.
but we can.
Oh, why does that not have? It has none of my additives either. It's supposed
doesn't.
to. So that's
None of the things you've been rolling have your additives, unfortunately.
Well, no,
No.
the short sword has, just not the Morning Star.
Yeah. So that's going to be a total of plus proficiency. Or proficiency still 2, right? Yeah. So
Yep.
that's 16.
Yeah. So So finally, how do you want to? So as you lean back and bash him in the chest, he kind of leans over, just opening up the just. As the Morning Star just cracks the jaw and it just collapses at that point. And the three of them now lie quiet on the ground. And then once again, the rest of the party runs up at the end after everything's dead. Only this time, they are dead instead of you guys are dying. There's that.
More
Yeah.
positive on this end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot more positive.
It's because me and Security Chief Lucas were here. Zataran was also here.
Present just under the.
Little goat man was also here, but you know, mostly Security Chief Lucas.
Security Chief Lucas cut that guy's face.
He
We
did.
did.
Well, that was easy. You guys
We're
okay?
watching like Zataran just bounce around and hit people in the stomach with goat horns. So
Hooray! Are you guys okay?
I'm fine.
Security Chief Lucas, I was really talking to Security Chief Lucas mostly, but I'm glad you're okay too. Security Chief Lucas, are you okay?
yeah, I mean,
Oh God, I thought he was deaf.
I know, startled. That's all.
Is this your first time like doing combat?
These things.
You
No.
killed him real good.
Yeah, I mean, Well, maybe I can get a promotion and don't have to sit around one of these shacks.
You can get promoted to working for me. I tell you what, here's the deal. I've been meaning to talk with you about this. I'll give you
I'm
a
just gonna be
quarter.
getting, like, inching away. I'm not a part of this.
I'll give you a quarter of my share of the treasure if you go with us.
Quarter of nothing is nothing.
That's right. We never get any money.
What does that look like?
Right now you're mainly going to be paid in exposure, but you know,
What, like social media?
yeah, yeah. You'll be like a mini affordable, and then like once we start making money, you'll start making money.
Oh,
But yeah,
so,
I'll seriously, I'll give you a quarter of any treasure that I accrue, if you want to come along.
And what do I got to do?
Basically, so we have this cool war wagon that we frequently leave completely unguarded. And so mainly we need somebody to like hang out there and make sure somebody just doesn't come and steal it.
So I don't have to go on these crazy things?
Oh, no, absolutely not. You would be killed almost instantly, probably.
At the war wagon.
Yeah, we die all the time. But, like, the wagon has yet to have been hurt. It's the craziest shit ever. One of our friends just got turned into a book.
Oh, what?
I think he's gone.
No, he's not.
They took him off the overlay.
Breaking the fourth wall.
So wrong.
But we could, we could add you to the overlay, like right in between all four cameras. Just a picture of Security Chief Lucas. But yeah, I mean, seriously, we do need somebody that just like helps us like manage the war wagon, like make sure that everything's. We've been needing to do this for a while now. Right now, I'm the only like.
And I'm the guy for the job. I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You've lasted longer than like pretty much like. So, I'm still here. My camera just turned off. But yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be you. You know.
I'll think about it. Maybe we can see what this will bring in. The pay's decent, and I'm not gonna like leave everybody on the guard place just high and dry. But I've always.
Well, I mean, you just got there, right?
You guys travel a lot. Is it something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we travel pretty much all the time.
I don't mind traveling. I've never seen anything up past Pendrugan. I mean,
yeah,
I've never even been to.
It'd be great to have you.
Our that place is massive.
Also, Zatarn, you're welcome to come too, I guess, because you're good at like I guess running into people, and that seems to hurt them.
It's pretty much my only attribute, but yeah.
I mean, it seemed pretty effective, if we're honest.
I mean, for being a short guy, he can jump very well.
Yeah, jumping is useful. But anyway, we should probably like get back to the others because I think we're probably just going to call this mission. One of our friends got turned into a book, and Decimus is like
saying that.
He's pretty deep in his feels right now. I don't think he's okay. Caitlin's probably pretty much given up on life at this point. She seemed pretty like traumatized. And
we're standing there right behind you, Del.
Yeah, like they run up behind you.
Esifer does
this, and he's like,
Del does not know they're behind him. It's just like Esifer was like rolling around on the ground like she was on fire, and like it just seems like maybe this is like one we just write off.
He just kind of Security Chief Lucas kind of stops for a second and just goes,
"We killed a demon spider."
That's how we're gonna solve this conversation.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you guys made it.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody okay?
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
I mean, don't we still have to go find that? I mean, we've killed off
We need to find that guy.
hunting party, so
That
it
was
can't be.
250 gold, Dell.
Okay, I know, but Karis got turned into a book. Something weird is going on with your magic. Decimus, are you still talking, Decimus? Decimus isn't talking. Okay, you're still okay? Are you better?
Just standing there blinking.
Okay, do you want to keep doing this, or do we need to like go take a minute? Because you don't have your hammer.
No, I picked it up on the way.
Okay, good. I mean, are you still okay, or like, do we need to get back and you need to like drink and think about stuff?
Well, I mean, we don't have a healer.
We don't. I mean,
all we have is an unhealer.
We have a tank who can also heal, but doesn't really do either. And he like looks at Essifer.
These people, they just look around and he just looks at Essifer.
But like real talk, like some real bad stuff has gone down, and we need to like take a vote here about what's happening now.
What was your original mission out here? What was the goal?
To find some. Nope, he's definitely dead. We know he's dead. We're just trying.
How about I kind of give a bit of a break from you speaking? Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Are you okay? Because you also looked like you were having some real problems.
It's been a long, long day. And of course, you know, getting hit in the ribs by a warhammer doesn't help. However, I'm doing better.
Oh, is this Caitlin?
Yes.
Who got one tapped?
Yeah.
Sent out here to find a writ that supposedly has information that we need to get back to Pendrugan. We have to clean these gnolls out anyways, because otherwise they're going to bother other carts, and really it's just something we have to do.
I mean, it's something that like you guys have to do, but we're deciding if we're going to help. Because like,
or that 250 gold isn't something you just kick off the thought process either.
It's not. And like, we will probably help, but we need to make sure that we're all okay first, because we've been through some real stuff and you have too. And Karis is like our healer, and he probably saved your life if you got hit by a warhammer, and he saved my life before. So like,
and we saved his life.
We're crippled. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a book now, so he's not dead. So his life is saved.
No, we kept him from dying.
When? Like in the past?
Caitlin and I.
Oh, but I thought Essifer kept him from dying.
I mean, we tried to stabilize him as much as we could. I don't know if he was fully.
How is your friend a book?
His bleeding had stopped.
Oh.
So happens when you lose all your blood.
You turn into a book.
He was not pale.
Now,
I mean,
I don't understand all the magic stuff going on and all that jazz. However, the idea that the man was lying dead or dormant on the floor, quiet, barely breathing, and then vanished is still above my thought process. However, whatever had happened seemed to be not permanent or not a bad thing. I from what I'm hearing is there's good that's come out of this. As much as I don't really care too much, this is something that we probably need to get solved.
If we keep moving, I need some time.
Yeah. Also, Caitlin, you're not in charge of this outfit. This is the three of us make the decisions. But
it sounds like neither of you can make the decision. So
here's the thing: is our friend just turned into a book, and you say it's not permanent. I've never seen somebody come turn out of a book before. Is the thing.
Someone turned into a book before either.
Right.
Into a book either.
And I know how to use magic. Do you know magic?
No, I don't need it.
All right. So what I'm saying is, I know some magic, and I have no idea what the fuck we're gonna do about this. So like, let's chill out on being like, it's fine. We're gonna go kill these gnolls. Decimus has said he needs time. I think we need to have a group discussion because there's obviously some tension between him and Essifer here. We have a dwarf that we don't know who has decided that he hangs out with us now, and you got nearly killed. So we're damn sure going to have a sit down and talk before we do anything.
Well, at that point, why don't we just head back to camp then?
Which is fine. But, like, I understand that you're anxious to get this done, but we have to do this the right way and go in prepared, or we're going to end up having what had just happened again.
Which, I'm still a little foggy on what happened. All I know is creatures rose from the bones, and then I got slashed, and then the big man over there decided that he didn't like me anymore and hit me with a warhammer. And then turned around and hit the other one with a warhammer.
So he probably just slipped. He does that to me occasionally. Like, it was probably an accident. Right, Decimus?
I'm just sitting down and I'm starting to address my various amounts of wounds.
We're really not going to discuss the whole book thing. How does that happen?
Look, man, sometimes you're a book, sometimes you're not. We got to talk to Decimus. Decimus, are you okay? And I'll just leave Essifer over with Zat to just talk about that, and I'm just over like, I don't even need to RP it. I'm just kind of over like trying to figure out if Decimus is okay, trying to like get his side of the story, what exactly happened, while Zat and Pam have a talk, or Essifer have a talk.
So I hate to be the, like, you know, continue to speak up about this problem, but you just killed a no hunting party. They're on time. They're going to project them to be back at a certain time. So if we're going to do this, we need to either move now or move towards the gnolls. I don't see the point of us sitting here talking the entire time when we've got to get out of this area.
Well, either way, it sounds like somebody's going to be alerted, so we might as well figure out what to do in the interim. Clearly, your friend needs a quick break here for a moment, and the only other option is to scale that mountain again, so either way, we're going to be into something rather shortly. Why don't we just take a few minutes here to collect ourselves? You look like you need a bandage or 3.
I need to sit down. And she kind of falls to the ground for a moment.
Yeah, you were definitely ready to go up the mountain.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm guessing you all are taking a short rest.
Decimus already has.
I was going to say.
Oh, even if the party started walking away, I was just going to sit here and just take my rest. I don't care.
And I'm not even over there by them at this point. I'm just beside Decimus, like sitting beside him, like just say stuff like it's okay. Like,
so at this
we're gonna
point,
figure this out.
Just in case.
I'm standing next to Essifer, and then Lucas is still conscious, but the rest of the party's like over there doing things.
I mean, Caitlin kind of has wandered back and forth between just talking with people, and then she has to regain her bearing after, you know, loss of blood and broken ribs type thing. But otherwise, yeah, you and Essifer can speak freely together as Decimus has taken a vow of silence, apparently.
He's suffering from some PTSD. So Caitlin fell over, so she needs healing.
She looks like she could use a little bit of healing, yes.
Okay, we'll throw some healing at Caitlin.
Yep.
Eventually, we'll get there.
Very nice.
So I don't really know what to tell you, Zat. This creature said he could save Karis. I didn't know what else to do. And now Karis is a book, but he's also sometimes an imp. And I can talk to him.
There's a lot. You said creature.
Creature.
Did this creature just appear?
Kinda, sorta. I searched my memories and I think they're called guinea finks.
The face that is shock. It's pure shock. Oh. You spoke with a guinea fink.
Yeah. And, well, apparently he's my patron now.
You did not accept a deal from a guinea fink.
Yeah.
Very well. It explains the book, sort of.
Sort of. And my blood touch has changed somehow. I don't quite know how yet, but it has.
Well, I can assure you that is something that is going to unfold as we move forward, because guinea finks are notorious for, well, that. However, at least I can stop asking the question. Yeah. Yes, the Fae are mischievous at best, and the guinea fink is on the more nefarious side of that. Is your friend going to be all right?
Still
I mean,
alive.
I'm fine. Caitlin looks like she could use a little bit of help.
What about the giant one over there?
I mean, I don't know. I was with you the entire time, so I don't know anything about that man.
I was trying to referencing back over to Essifer.
Oh, my bad.
Decimus is gonna need time. He thinks that Karis wasn't dying. Everything that I saw told me otherwise, so.
Nope.
Well, I suppose we better give him a few minutes, but then we will have to eventually make a decision on where we're going from here.
Do you think you can find your way to the camps from here?
I don't think that would be a problem at all. It's just a matter of how prepared they are when we get there, depending on how quickly they discover this group of their friends
is missing.
Maybe we should ask the others what they think, but we're not too much travel away from the camp, I don't believe.
So Lucas kind of looks at the two of you and he says, Hold on. You two don't know each other?
No.
No. Why would we?
But why are you here?
Me? Lucas was there when we met.
I get that, but I thought maybe, he was approaching, you knew he was coming.
I left home in search of this.
Better question.
Adventure.
What are you?
That's a harder question. And I'm not sure we have that much time at the moment. However, just out of pure curiosity, what do you think I am?
Be rude, the mix between a goat and a dwarf, so...
That's close enough. We can explore that a little bit later. But I was heading this direction in search of adventure, as my home is no longer an option, and I just happened to stumble upon the dragon flying around the mountain. And dragons are interesting, if not dangerous, so I followed for a little while and discovered you all.
I can't wrap my head around this. So, is your mother a goat or your father a goat?
Yes. Whichever one makes you feel better.
Bestiality, the wonderful world of Zyathe.
Oh, God. That's out there in the world now. We can't take that back.
We can't take that back.
It's canon.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm going to get so many phone calls.
So he's
There was
goat-born
no-
as opposed to dragonborn.
There was no actual goat. I'm just a little bit hesitant, as technically, if you would like to be specific, your friend the guinea fink and I are much closer related in blood than anything else.
What is a guinea fink?
He turned a person into a book. So
Fey-Ree.
magical.
Okay. But
He still
what
has
is it?
magic, the Fey-Ree.
Are you familiar with the Fae?
I mean, I've heard of them. I mean, in books. Not turning into books, but in nursery rhymes.
Yeah, that one's not Fae specific. That just happened.
Lullabies, fairy tales. Not. Never met one.
All I'm going to say for now is I was not always Fae, but I've spent the majority of my life within a Fae home, and it has changed me from what I was born as.
Well, all right.
I have an idea. I'll
seem
stand
fun.
up from where I was hanging out with Decimus.
Mhm.
Decimus, can I?
You're hearing the bickering back and forth between Lucas and.
Oh yeah, I don't care. Decimus, can I have that flute back?
Sure.
You can have it back later. I'm assuming that nothing in these woods is friends with the other things in this woods. My plan on these knolls is this thing that we stole the flute from is gonna be mad when it doesn't have its flute anymore. So my idea would be, why don't I sneak up to one of the knoll camps, do a little doot on this thing as loud as I can to try to get its attention, then throw the flute in the middle of the campground and see if there might be some contention when it comes back to claim its instrument. And maybe it'll bring friends to help it recover it.
How would you suppose it knows where its instrument is?
I'm going to blow it real loud. And we're on the side of a mountain, so sound is going to travel in some interesting ways.
What if, I'm just throwing out ideas here, what if the dragon comes back and we're all standing near the knoll camp?
Oh, we're not going to be standing near the knoll camp. I'm going to sneak in, blow it, and then we're going to watch from a distance what happens. So if the dragon shows up at the knoll camp where the noise was, that's an added bonus.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Especially since we're down a healer, and also we have some real mental and physical scars that we've got to deal with. Maybe running into combat with morale so low and tensions high between everyone involved, maybe it's not the best to go charging in. My only fear is that maybe the Gorand, whatever this thing is, or Decimus says it was a Goran, but he also thought that others were Gorans. But the only thing that makes me nervous is if they're aligned with the Gnolls. But Gnolls don't usually make alliances with any. So it might be something worth trying.
In the woods, that makes me nervous. The term usual doesn't always apply. And if we are wrong...
Other option is the six of us, try to fight like anywhere between 30 and 80 Gnolls.
Well, that's definitely doable. I think we should, if nothing else, if you're willing, we should at least look at the camp. See what they have. Well, camps. See what we have. Because it could be potential as well if we're talking about sneaking. There could be particular targets within the camps we could attempt to attack. Gnolls themselves aren't organized. Not usually. Not in this manner.
And I get that.
Somebody leading them.
Whatever we want to do is fine, but I just don't know if everybody's going to be fighting at 100% right now. Is my concern.
I agree. I don't know that I would like to get into a fight without your friend over there. Glances back towards Decimus.
Do we head back? Do we?
I don't know.
Need to check Knowles.
Decimus, can you express your feelings on this?
I don't care. I'll kill every single one of these guys if I have to.
Well, there we go. We're good to settle. We're good and settled, right?
Listen. Hasn't it been your job to deal with these gnolls for how long have you been a guard now?
I've been a guard around here for, I don't know, 3 days?
Caitlin has?
Oh, no, that's Lucas.
No, Lucas is doing a great job. I'm just saying that, like, this is not as simple as just kill the gnoll. But if we want to do that, I'm fine with it because, I mean, whatever. One way is as good a way to die as another, but it's just that, like, I'm worried about some morale.
All we'll do is either run them off, or we'll kill a few, and then they'll seem to run. But we've never assaulted a campsite. No.
So the other thing that you said is that they had a hunting party out, and they're going to notice that some of them are missing. What's to keep us from, like, setting an ambush here for whoever comes to find them? And then when they don't come back, then they'll send more people to come out and look, and we can just draw them slowly away.
Which, I mean, is a possibility. It's
the reduction in numbers definitely sounds more appealing. And I am pretty adept with my bow. I could take a few steps up the hill here and provide insight as well as a little overcover.
Again, I'm not a tactical genius. We're not fighting at 100% right now, and we need to bear in mind. But whatever the group decides to do is fine.
Still have my ranged cantrips. We can pick them off from a distance.
We fortify here then.
We have the make sure we have the high ground.
Would anyone be opposed to searching the area for maybe a small cave along the rock face here?
That's fine. Go ahead. I'm not great at looking for stuff, but I can help if you want.
I mean,
I'm more of a city person.
So, just to give you guys an idea of what you guys are looking at on the cliffside, so working on trying to give more people some look at what we're seeing. So this is Marusteron. You can see the the paths that lead up into it, compared to and the 3 rivers that run around it, the southern portions of it. But it's not a comfortable track in any way, shape, or form. But there are manners of caverns and in small caves that have been either dug out by creatures or left from whatever the Ethernic ruins are underneath to bore out.
Well, I believe we can find at least a slightly better way or area to fortify. And if perhaps we can find somewhere with a little bit of a cave, it would give our friend here a place to sit in a little bit of privacy while we fortify.
Oh no, we're gonna need him to pick stuff up. We don't pick stuff up. We're not good at it.
No strength.
Yeah. Decimus is gonna be like instrumental in picking stuff up to fortify.
Well, I hope he finds physical exertion a form of healing, because we're probably going to have to do quite a bit of it.
So without having somebody that's able to take care of us, I mean, we have nothing else? I mean, we're just stuck in the water?
We could leave, but then your no problem stays. And apparently there's money on the table here that won't be earned either way. I'm not opposed to simply leaving if we think that's the best option.
It seems you all don't want to do this. We will continue doing what we have to at the road guard, but
it's not that It's not that we don't want to do it. I mean, you're misunderstanding. It's just that like we have to play super careful here because we've already you've basically been dead. Karis is effectively dead. I mean, we've lost 2 people nearly in a couple hours.
So how far back was the cave where we found Dell's flute?
So it'd be up the mountain a short ways, and then maybe a 20-minute trek once you got up the mountain.
What about a knoll trail back towards that cave?
What?
Sprinkle the bodies sporadically on the way back to that cave. It kind of deals the same way as you mentioned earlier, leading the blame to somebody else.
Yeah, but then we also have to go back up there. It's kind of, I get what you're saying, and it does, but I just, like, last time you almost walked into the sea, as it were, when we were up there. But
that's true. Then it appears our only objective from here is to survive, which means we're going to have to fight more of them. If you don't want to go back the way we came, we have to fortify and fight.
Perception checks, please.
Rude.
Perception. I can do a little bit of that. Oh, I gotta roll a disadvantage, don't I?
Yeah, your friend kind of screwed you.
Let me re-roll that.
It's gone now, though.
Wait, hold on.
I'll take a 12.
I have luck, right? Let me see if I can use advantage on this one to see if I can protect, because I really don't want to miss something.
I mean, you got an 18.
First one worked. I know, right? But I don't know.
Who's trying to get that 20?
No, stick with 18.
Yeah, 18 works. 18.
Yeah, so the 17s and the 18. So anybody other than Decimus who seems to be still mulling over in thought, you guys start to hear crackling of brush and a twig snap towards where the gnolls originally were coming from.
That was quick.
I'd like to use cunning action to hide.
Where are you hiding?
In the brush.
Okay, you're just gonna dive into a bush?
Yep.
He is the shortest. Well, he was the shortest one here, but
yep.
And oh, sorry. Say, I don't
See,
know
if there's nowhere around to hide, that's fine.
No, I'm just trying to decide something. Yeah, so you're going to take 1 point of piercing damage if you jump into a thorn bush.
Can I, like, Lucas, and, like, go to, like, grab his hand and pull him with me up? Like, I want to head back towards where Dell dove into the bushes, so I'm assuming where Decimus is sitting, kind of up that way to do the same thing. Just get out of whatever opening we're in around these bodies to at least give it some space.
Yeah.
James, I saw where your finger was pointed, so that's where I moved myself.
Let me toss you guys into the... Wait, why can't I toss anybody in? What's going on? Are you not seeing?
I see your hand moving, but you're like way away from us on my screen.
Oh, there's an S-verse.
There you are.
There's probably gonna be like 3 S-verses in it. It just means things are moving slow.
Also, James, I moved Dell into those bushes where you had your pointer because I was feeling like that's where you were considering me being.
I mean, any of these are still nasty bushes. Like, where you guys are at in the world is just nothing.
Just angry scrub terrain.
Yeah, yeah.
Which direction is the sound coming from?
The north.
Oh, I don't want to go that way. I'm bringing Lucas with me. We're going the other way. Yeah, there's sounds over there, Lucas. Let's go. Like, that's not where I wanted to be.
Pretty much, we're gonna see, like, you'll hear the. You marked Lucas coming this way.
I'm not trying to actively hold Lucas's hand. I just want to drag him with me.
Yeah.
And where's?
We need a Decimus mini.
Yeah, we don't have Decimus.
Yeah, I've been trying to pull
Decimus mini.
Oh, is it broken?
There it goes.
There he goes.
Hey, Decimus has got his goofy motion on his head too.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he had a weird symbol for some reason.
Yeah, that's because he was charmed, or he was charmed.
Super charmed, yeah.
Yeah, or dominated.
Oh no, it was a dummy mom.
Yeah, it was a dummy mama.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
It always comes back to the OnlyFans, doesn't it?
Yep, it does. It's a sign.
One I'm not going to pay attention to.
All right, so you start to hear the cackling of the gnolls as you hear. They start to approach.
I'm going to crouch, which makes me both feet tall.
Are they speaking in Gnoll?
They are speaking in Gnoll at the moment.
I'm going to really quickly cast Comprehend Language.
Okay. How long does that take?
Very nice.
I think it's an action.
Is it?
I think so.
I thought it was a minute to cast.
If it's a minute, then I'm not going to cast it. But I thought it was an action. I thought you could do it like as a ritual, but I'm not a ritual caster.
Well, you can cast it as a ritual, but ritual is 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I don't have ritual cast. I'm pulling it up.
Doing that the rest of Decimus, are
One
you
action.
just sitting out waiting?
Well, I was told that I did not hear any noises.
Oh, that's
You
true.
saw everybody else scatter.
But
It
he's
is
not
one
paying
action, James.
attention.
Okay, and then Asifer, I don't know what your plan is.
Yeah, if everyone's scattering, then I'm just gonna look around and see what's going on.
I'm looking towards where the noise is coming from, and
Okay.
I've got energy starting to crackle off my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking towards it.
That's a thing you can do.
Yeah.
So, as soon as I see the first muzzle, Eldritch Blast is going out.
Okay.
Comprehend Language. Son of a... So you gets hit by an Eldritch Blast.
I'm just curious if they'll say like, man, at least if there's
Mine's
another
actually
like.
an Eldritch Spear,
I'm just-
so I can do 300 yards.
I'm listening for like, well, John, Fred, and Bob are gone, but at least there's exactly 37 of us back at the camp.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Precisely 37 of us in one tent right now.
You know, I was counting the other day. There were 12 short swords, 2 long swords, and like 16 spears.
We could fight a party of level 4 people. Like,
No,
I'll give us a challenge rating of like
talking very, very simply. Just, do you smell that? Do you see anything? They should be this direction. Like those things are coming from them, but they're all in Knoll.
Yeah.
And they're gonna look around. So everybody roll me your stealth checks unless you're not stealthing.
Decimus, you want to go ahead and roll that stealth check?
I would like to go ahead and roll that sprint towards it.
Yeah. And Dell like pokes up and is like, "No! Oh wait, shit! I was supposed to be sneaky."
right. His stealth turns into a disadvantage. No.
As you charge,
Is there a
directly...
stealthy charge? Is that a thing?
No, that's not a thing.
You just not war crying. That's
Not
all.
when you're 8 feet tall.
Yeah, now when you're 8 feet tall and trying to not stealth.
Yeah, there's no
I would
trees
like
for you
to-
to hide behind here.
I'd like to stealth rage.
Oh God.
I would like to rage though.
I mean, that makes sense if you're running in.
How far would I be able to get? Like how close could I get to him?
Two more on this party, so they're way off though. Let's see here. I mean, if you're running 35 feet, so
Yeah, he can cover ground pretty good with that long stride.
I still only have 30 feet because that's just.
you'll get to there.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you have light hammers too.
I do, but they're about to get the heavy hammer.
Give it to him. Drop it on him.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna charge in them.
All right, then yeah, that's gonna initiate combat.
Dude, you should look into taking, because you liked it.
Yeah, he does. He likes to charge.
I mean, what are we gonna hide? We're gonna hide out here in the plains.
That's
The
what
barren
literally everyone else is
mountainside.
trying to do.
And secondary one too, because she's gonna hide over here.
We all need to roll initiative too, I'm assuming.
Yes.
An 8-foot tall man can't even hide in the woods. What do you? What?
Yeah, you were kind of screwed. But...
Speaking of screwed, that's a 10.
Charge also goes like half, back half of the round.
8.
But that's okay, because I'm pre-raging.
Oh, okay. You're good.
Yeah, because if you're having a rage trouble, like, Dell will just scream out from the back, "You could have kept Karis from dying!" Like, just something to get you, like, super ragey. Just harness that energy.
That's jacking up on me.
Just pretend the Knolls are her.
Oh, God.
No, like, everything just froze. Give me a second.
Oh, no.
Dude,
Just technical difficulties abound tonight.
It does
It
seem I
must
need
be.
to zoom out a
Yeah,
little
I'm
bit
having to
so that
refresh.
everyone can see all these knolls.
yeah, so the Knoll hunting party is heading back in the secondary party as you watch Decimus just charge across and with his warhammer way in the air.
Definitely not a warhammer. It's a maul, but
Or his maul. My bad. His maul.
that's
He's
peanuts
very
to
protective.
apricots, you know.
What?
I don't think it is.
What?
You can have a two-handed warhammer,
Right.
but it's very important to Decimus that it's a maul.
Well, there is a
Yeah.
very big difference between a warhammer and a maul.
There's a slight difference.
It's a
One is
very
crafted,
large
The other is
difference.
a rock tied to a stick.
While James is sorting out technical difficulty, did I ever tell you about the time on Friday when I took a tooth out of a sugar glider?
No, I didn't make.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a fun Friday.
Yeah, it was real small.
Yeah, I can bet.
They're very angry creatures.
Very angry creatures.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that not feeling the greatest. All right, are we back? Am I back? Let's see.
I see
Are
your
you
little
back?
hand
I've
moving
been
around.
back this whole
You're doing
time.
some wiggle.
Hearing music. All right, cool. We're good. All right.
Wait,
this
you
one-
hear music?
Mhm.
I hear
hear
birds chirping.
chirping and birds.
There's definitely pigeons.
That's right.
Just remember, for like 6 months, I didn't know there was music on Val. So,
Oh yeah.
That's because you had it turned off.
Yeah.
I
So this one is going to see this and ready a bow action, and that puts you at Dell. So, Dell, what do you?
well, seeing that stealth has become basically useless.
I mean, you're stealth.
Yeah.
At the moment.
I
They
know,
don't
I
know
rolled a
you
6,
guys are
James.
there. They know I'm there.
I rolled a 6, James. I'm not stealth
Oh,
either.
you're not stealth, but
No,
you're
I
a
saw
bow.
like when
Jump in the
Decimus
bush
ran
and
forward,
went,
I was like, shit. And then I realized, like, damn it, now I've ruined my.
Right?
So that's 30 feet. And then since Decimus is in base to base, I'm going to take an opportune strike at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or attempt to.
opportune that strike.
Let's see it.
15?
Okay.
15 hits.
Sweet.
Yep. You can see these are a little more armored.
12 damage.
They've sent a higher echelon of them. So hey, Brothers and Dungeons, thanks for the raid.
Hey!
Awesome.
Hey,
Thanks,
welcome.
guys.
Yeah,
Thanks,
we're
guys.
finishing up the night
Welcome.
with some combat.
Yeah, our friend got turned
Yeah.
into a book. You missed the booking. The bookening.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know that we can just throw that out.
the VOD on that one. So this has been an interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So
Opportunity
yeah,
strike.
just a quick stab to the snoot, and then a backhanded slash with the rapier as I like recoil from that for 12 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, I know you definitely cut deep into it, through the studded leather armor that it's wearing, and
Oh no.
it's definitely wincing a little bit.
Gave completely up on that stealth option.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's generally what happens.
stealth doesn't-
Yeah.
That's what I.
It's very normal.
Yeah. Either somebody fails a stealth roll, or Decimus is just like, I'm just gonna run in. It's like, that's probably the best move anyway.
That guy.
Yep.
I didn't realize we still had all of the dead ones in our stealth check or in our stealth roll.
Oh, they're in initiative.
Yeah, they're all in initiative.
That's pretty cool. Maybe they're zombie dolls now.
Don't give him any ideas.
Yeah, the angry Gorin lady could come back and make them all zombies.
Yeah, okay, Zatan, you're up.
All right.
As you watch Del dive out of the bush and just go straight in full force with.
Okay.
The whole time just going shit.
Peer over my bush that I'm laying in here, and eyeball. I would like to hunter's mark the one standing next to our friends. Bonus action, and then I'm gonna take a shot with my short bow from back here. Pray it's not a 1.
Oh. You rolled all the 20s
0
out of your,
plus
out of
4.
your thing.
I mean, that would be like an 11, but that's still not enough. And then I'm just gonna like pretend that didn't happen and drop back down to my bush. You saw nothing.
It was a valiant attempt.
Start yipping and snarling as they head in. This one's going to decide to fire at you with its longbow.
At me?
Yep, at you.
Okay. Not quite enough.
Fires over top of you. He was actually aiming for Decimus. Just
He got confused.
got confused. Yep.
It happens to the best of us.
Essifer.
Can I see all these guys, or just the one that's actually in our green area?
No, you can see the first 3. The other 2 are, if you want, you can roll me a perception check to see the other 2, but the 3 you're going to see as they're coming out of the bushes and tree line.
That one.
Though this area is pretty wide open, so it's not hard to conceal.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Oh, shit.
Does that hit?
12 does not hit, sadly.
Ah,
Man.
damn it. Too far to
Yeah.
hit.
And you realize that your Eldritch Blast, that you've never really seen, has this reddish purple color to it.
It's now just Karis's. It's now just Karis's face screaming "word" as it
Like all the way through.
Flies across.
Throw the book at him.
That puts us at the knoll that's in front. He's going to draw a spear and try to stab Decimus.
Sure, yeah. Give it a shot. See what happens.
Well, at least we're all rolling bad,
That's
James.
not it.
And Decimus, you now have an opening to return favor.
Oh, do I? Is it that time?
It's your turn.
All
Yep,
right.
it's your turn.
I'm
Gotta
going
get
to
that
do
tongue.
the typical thing, and I'm gonna recklessly attack. If
Do
am I
it.
just throwing this in the chat a ton of times? It is okay. I was wondering, like, why
That
is
is
it not
reckless
coming
thing
up?
right there.
Just spamming it.
I I was waiting for it to pop up on screen. I was like, why is it not doing anything?
Hey.
A 23 hit.
Damn.
Yes.
It is.
Perfect. That's going to be 12 damage total.
Hey.
Yeah. How do you want to kill this one?
I'm doing an uppercut.
Oh, straight
Man,
across
I missed
the.
the Gallagher.
Yeah.
Yep.
Doing
Straight
it
up
right
through
under the chin. Yep.
Right under the chin. You watch as the creature kind of lolls a tongue out just a bit, and as it comes up, it smacks into the tongue, and the creature yelps for a second, and then the skull just kind of keeps moving upward until it, and then falls over.
And then I am going to do some movement. Right chair.
Oh, now this is some great Del Decimus teamwork right here. You move up and engage him.
As you just throw the one out of the way and run straight at the next one.
Yep.
All right, cool. This
It's
one's
working
gonna
out.
see, and it's gonna fire a longbow at you.
Yeah. Yeah. As one does. 19 will hit.
Okay.
You hit somebody, James.
Did for 2 points.
I'll take
It's
those
better than none.
2 points.
Right.
It 3 points to me earlier.
I did.
It's 5 points for the evening.
I did. No, I did a point to.
Well, a bush
yeah,
did
for
a
jumping
point
in
to
the
me.
briar bush.
A
Yeah.
bush. The dangerous there. I tell you what.
Solely because he's done 5 damage with his monsters.
Right. We can get some help. All right. This is going to be so. Lucas is going to look around. And, I really thought we were going to have to we could have a break, but of course,
It
this
doesn't ever
group
work that way
runs
with us.
it.
Would you swing your sword or whatever?
You can take a break,
do?
Security Chief Lucas. You've earned it.
Does he not
God
have a
bless
bow?
you.
Does he have anything?
He has a sword.
Oh
He's
my
a bad
God.
attitude, is what he's got.
Listen, guys, I'm already developing Security Chief Lucas merch. We have to protect it.
Merch.
Say that. I wouldn't.
Jeez.
But Caitlin does have a short bow on her.
See, that's why I thought all of them did. That seems like a normal thing for guards to have.
Yeah, but she's a tracker, remember?
She's a tracker.
So she just doesn't
She
have
has
a sword.
She doesn't have a short
Bow
bow. She's
only.
a dagger. She has a dagger and a short bow. No, it says don't worry about the name.
Yeah, it's fine.
She's gonna hit with 17.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
For 2.
2 damage.
You've done 7 points of damage for the evening.
Up in the
That
eye.
doesn't count because that's me playing against myself.
Yep, 2
Yeah, but it's
against
still
yourself.
you.
How are you playing with yourself and losing?
Sometimes it's
all the time. It just happens.
Sometimes you have to play with yourself on stream.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Next is we're back at the top. The very aggressive Knoll is going to attack Decimus
Yep.
with a
I'll take it.
spear.
That will not hit.
So, and then he's going to bonus action bite.
Yep. That will hit.
The only reason he's hitting is because Decimus decided he wanted to recklessly attack.
Heck yeah.
And that's going to be 3 more points of
All right, I'll take my half damage.
All right, slow down. Too much.
bite into your muscle.
See-
Dell, you're up.
I want to be like, see, you hit again, James, but I'm worried he's going to think that I'm like patronizing him. But I DM too. I know how those days go. Which one of these things attacked Decimus? The one on the left or the one on the right?
Both of these have attacked Decimus.
Okay. I'm going to move in actually here and opportune strike.
Okay.
13 probably doesn't do it.
You would
Nope.
have advantage.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, it is flanking, isn't it?
Yeah.
See if this one hits. 19.
Ew.
There
That probably
we
would
go.
hit.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, so I like go in to stab, and just as I'm about to miss, like Decimus like pops him with his elbow and moves him into line with my sword.
Yep. So as you move into line and jab into him, that's what, 17?
17. Yep.
He's not. You catch some major organ and he starts to bleed pretty heavily. This is Zatarn.
Okay. I'm going to take a shot at this one because I believe my hunter's mark is no longer in existence unless I can move it with a bonus action. I don't
think
remember.
you can move it with a bonus action.
All right. I will rotate it to
That
this
is-
one.
Okay.
Yeah, targeting. And I'm going to try and take a shot with the short bow.
What's the blue one? Who's marked the blue one?
I have not marked anything.
It's a 17 hit.
17 does hit.
All right. So we're going to roll normal damage.
All right.
And then I have to roll. He is marked, so I'm going to add a d4 to that.
Ooh, do it.
Ooh.
11 points of damage on the arrow.
On the one that's marked?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. He definitely takes a decent chunk out of him as you straight through, like, the shoulder, sticking out parts of the back. And the back side. He's not looking good. The one bleeding profusely is going to see both of you and decide he's
screwed.
He's gonna step this way and recklessly and flank Decimus.
Oh, shit. The flank cuts both ways.
Right.
There it is.
Oh, no.
Right.
Come on, no
Founder.
damage.
Didn't mean to upset you.
Yikes.
Yeah,
7
I'll
points.
take half of that. Thank you.
Yep, and then bonus action might.
Thank you, Barbarian.
That has to feel good because you just doubled the amount of damage you've done tonight.
All right. 17 hit.
A 17 does
wait.
hit. That meets.
Wait, you got that advantage. Hold on, let me see if I roll another 20.
Ooh.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
23 hits. I'll take
So,
another half
2.
of that damage.
Or 2.
Right.
We take those.
As he jams it into your stomach and you flex a little bit and tighten up your abs so that it doesn't hurt as much. And then he bites onto your arm again. He's also not looking good, though. He's bleeding profusely out of some organ on this side that Dell decided to jam into it. And it's your turn, Dell.
Has Decimus gone since me?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Did I?
Yeah, we're back at round, like, you're the top
Okay.
on the...
Okay, I didn't. I felt like I
No,
had attacked
because
recently.
Dell was before Zat.
yeah,
I thought.
Decimus should get to high five
Zav
something else
went
again.
just a minute ago.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, this is going to be
So is it as the
Esper,
first
sorry.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, the gnolls don't have good markers on them.
Yeah.
The only reason I was asking is because I was really excited that Decimus was going to get to kill another one, because I feel like he needs it right now.
Right.
And I was like, I don't remember him killing one.
That's what he needs. Another death.
Okay.
That's a good death, though.
Yeah, these are therapeutic. All right, Esopher's gonna move forward.
Gnolls aren't like people.
Horrible.
And that one there that's marked.
Mhm.
Going to acid splash.
All right.
And it's a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, damn. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
James's dice are working again.
Yeah, my dice.
Yeah, they
working.
are.
Yeah, this thing's gonna.
He turned them
dive
back
out
on.
of the way. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see here, and that's he's gonna dive out of the way. That gnolls dead. Yeah, Decimus, you're up. You're surrounded by 2 gnolls.
Yep. So the gnoll that has that's bleeding from the side, I'm gonna go for a body shot right on where he's bleeding from.
All right.
And I'm still reckless
man.
because oh my god, I clicked it twice again.
Yep. Still reckless. Makes sense.
A 24.
Can
I
confirm.
hope that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
That's gonna be another 13 damage.
Yeah, no, you smash this one as well, and it's wrong one. Nope. All right. Yeah, it starts to just collapses.
And then I'm going to do one of them football style twirls and move right on over here to these 2.
Pure ways.
Big barbarian moves.
Yeah, big barbarian move.
Oh yeah.
It's surrounding everything in barbarian.
See, this is the
right.
teamwork we need, because now he's flanking with Ezifer, and then I'm going to move up, get the opportune strike on the other one.
Yeah.
This is
This
beautiful
one's gonna-
teamwork.
This one's going to attack, though. Advantage. That
Ooh.
failed.
That will not hit.
And then Bite as his bonus.
That will
God
not hit.
save the queen.
Yep. Yeah, that one is just shocked by the two that just got decimated. You, this one is kind of skittish.
Yeah, they're
I
kind
would
of
be
getting
too.
butchered.
Lucas is gonna run in.
Hey, he's almost to the party.
Stay alive, my precious boy.
We're gonna kill 4 of these things before he gets into range of 1.
By the time he gets to the last one, it's gonna die as he gets there.
She's gonna fire a crossbow again at the one in front of Essifer. 13 misses.
Is he shooting on the run?
This one is going to see you, Del, and
Yeah.
charge at you.
I don't like how you always have me targeted. I've been targeted for like the last 20 minutes with your cursor. Hey,
9 now. And then he's gonna bite because he's in close range.
you always get to hit me. Surely you'll hit me at least once.
50.
Yeah, that hits.
Gotta try once. 4-4.
All right. It doesn't hurt as much as it used to because I
Yeah,
actually
it
have a
tears
little
you
bit of
up.
hit points.
All right. And
I
that
also
puts
have a
us
little bit
at
of hit points.
left.
Just a few. Just a few total HP. That's all.
So yeah. All right, and that puts us at the aggressive knoll again,
A scale of 1 to 30.
and he's going to choose to. Yeah, he's gonna be smart about it. He's gonna jab Decimus.
I'm not sure that's the smart move. I really don't know that that's the option.
It's not worked out great for him so far. Ooh,
For 4 points.
Yep, I'll take that.
And his bite. 17.
That does hit. Yep, that meets.
For 1.
Yep, I'll take those all day.
Yeah, so.
Hey,
at
look
least-
in there, Decimus.
I just hit half HP.
yeah, he has so many hit points.
I know.
Del, you're up.
Yeah, so I don't want to step into flanking trap of my own. So I'm going to spin around here, and I'm going to Lotus of Blades in a 15-foot cone to hit
Those two.
those two, yeah.
Okay.
And just 1 point, so it's not nearly as bad if they fail.
Okay.
So deck save. That one fails.
Nice,
One
that's
front
what we're
failed.
talking about.
Yes, more of that.
That one
Oh,
succeeds.
Boo, that one.
So the front one takes 10 and the back one takes 5.
I'm all right with this.
And then I'm going to bonus action, disengage.
Nope.
Bonus action, run away.
And then I'm going to take my move action, the rest of my move action, and just go over there.
All right. Is it Tarn?
Seeing the one that he just hop skipped or jumped away from, I'm gonna bonus action move my stuff over there and see if I can't finish it off with a bow.
Good plan.
Maybe.
Let's
go.
There you go. That's
jeez.
a natural 20, baby.
Yes.
Big
Yeah.
damage.
Big boy damage.
Oh,
Oh,
Womp womp.
shit. Little boy damage.
If the D4 is
Surprisingly,
also
though-
on there, does the D4 double?
Yes, it would.
yeah,
All right,
because
well,
all
there's
damage
one of
or
them.
all
And
dice
And that's
doubles.
just what you needed, man.
And there's another one. Oh, let's get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Just
you
turn
go.
that one into a 14 point.
Yeah.
No, definitely. How do you want to kill that one?
Right
Well,
to the
that's-
eye.
Very simple.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
As he follows to look where he's going, he's just gonna
Yeah.
turn, and as his head turns, the arrow just meets him
Straight in the middle, straight in the forehead. Just
Headshot
Where are you looking, bud?
in the wrong
straight down the
direction,
barrel,
obviously.
apparently. All right. Yeah. Without any sort of surprise, the tables are starting to turn in the Affordable's favor once again.
You sound so salty, Jay. You killed like half of the party last time. Relax.
You got used to it.
I'm giving you all some freedom to, kill things.
Oh god.
We're not anywhere near a big city or anything, so it's not like you guys are killing bad or good people. You're just killing monsters.
Yeah, not this
And
time.
our healer turned into a book.
Our healer did turn into a book. All right, Esper,
So you can write down all the times you needed heals and he wasn't there.
Well, that was the thing is...
Well, she's right next to this guy, so she's going to attack with her daggers.
Okay.
Karis's heals were always odd. He would just get in his mind that somebody needed to heal.
Hey! Oh my god.
Incredible.
I don't get those very often, so I'm going to take it.
You attacking the one in front of right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right in front of me.
Yeah, so Esper, take your kill.
Yeah.
Oh, is he just dead?
Right through the top of the head.
Yeah,
but I'm not breaking my dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, a Riddick style. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Head.
I'm not breaking the dagger, though.
Yeah,
No, I like my dagger. Give me.
Yeah.
Get
I'm
off
supposed
my
to take
knife.
it out.
And then the final one is going to start kind of looking hesitant. And Decimus, you're up.
Yep, so I'm gonna go for a classic whack-a-mole, recklessly, of course.
You only clicked it once, it's not going to work.
21, this is a 21 hit.
Does hit. Yep, 21 hit.
That's gonna be 17 damage.
Oh,
17.
Jesus,
Good
that is
Lord.
exactly what you needed. So, yeah, the final one, whack-a-mole style, crack up against across the dome, collapses to the ground. He continues to use the force as he digs it into the face, into the ground itself, and the room goes quiet, or the area goes quiet once again. Lucas finally reaches the area where you all are slaying things. He's like, oh.
You did very well. You
Excellent
didn't die.
jogging form.
Tried to get here as fast as I could.
Like I said, all we need you to do is just not die.
No, he was just...
Do that. I
Caitlin, you could have done better.
He was on double tap duty, that's
She's
all.
she's like covered in sweat.
Just
Her
stabbing the
hair is
corpses.
still like drooping over her face. She's got another bow ready just in the quiver or in the bow. And she's, don't you just ever shut up?
No.
I'm just saying, Lucas did an amazing job.
Do I need to shoot her too?
I like that everyone is teaming up against Caitlin. This poor woman. She's done nothing to deserve this.
She grabs her hair and puts it back.
She flipped her hair.
Yeah. No, seriously. Well done. That was good. Let's just do that like 8 more times.
So the next group they're not going to send. It's just going to be a small group. They've lost, what, 7, 8 people now?
Yeah.
They're going to think that more than just the hunting party got lost.
Well, yeah, but we've killed 8 of them, and there's like somewhere between 30 and 80. So we've killed between like 25% and like 10%.
5%.
So what's the plan then?
I don't know.
Let's go kill more things.
I'm not in charge of planning.
We need to set
All
things
right,
on
let's
fire.
continue forward. We know they're
Yeah.
going to send more, so let's fortify. We'll prepare for the next wave and hopefully
Yeah.
survive.
We'll build the hot gates.
Can we... I would like to, as we move forward and move up here, I would like to look for some sort of cavern or section where maybe we can go in if needed. But if not, we can just look for a better place to fortify.
Roll Tell me a survival
Also,
check.
trying to rifle the bodies for any loot.
Glutes. There's
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
glutes.
Loot.
All sorts of glutes.
I would like
I
to
will-
look as well, but not for
Checking
glutes.
glutes for loots.
I will help Zatarn
What's
specifically
survival
look
say?
for a place where numbers count for nothing.
As you travel up closer to where the hunting party was coming from, you notice a small cavern opening against the cliffside. It looks like it could be large enough to fit the group in it, but it's up to you. You see it. It's about 60 feet to your like towards the cliff, and you can see the opening.
I wonder how deep it is in there.
I just want to get out of this stuff.
Because if like a drow comes in from behind, that's pretty bad.
Does that happen?
Well,
I don't know.
Or is it,
I
just
heard stories.
I could use a break.
Yeah.
How far back does this thing go? Then send the light back. The little glowy
Oh yeah, the globe, the drift globe.
drift globe. Yeah.
It looks like it starts to kind of narrow in until it gets to a small tunnel size. Maybe if you wanted to squeeze through, you would have to be on like hands and knees trying to crawl through the hole at this point.
Are there
No.
It's a good
No
cavern
tiny
about-
people? No.
I was about to say there's going to be just a whole bunch of Noto tiny people come pouring out of that hole.
is there like a large boulder near the front of this cave?
No, this is a completely open cave.
Oh yeah, Zatarn doesn't know about the Noto tiny people.
He doesn't.
So there's-
Can we put some of those
it's a good-
thorn bushes in that back hole?
Yeah, so there's no boulders around.
No.
Nothing to block it with?
Okay.
I mean, you could try to make a boulder.
We have
but
knoll
it would
corpses.
Also be
Yeah, we have knoll corpses.
The hot
stack knoll
date, yeah.
corpses.
Yeah.
Just have Decimus kick him into the hole.
But they're
I
going to
mean-
start stinking after a while. Hopefully we don't have to be here for a
We're not going to live here.
Are you guys heading into the
But
cavern?
they already
I wasn't
stink.
planning
but-
on taking a long rest inside of this cavern.
Well, the time says that maybe we are.
No, because we can still pick up.
Pausing.
Because I think at this point we're waiting on the gnolls to come find us.
Mm-hmm.
The plan
So
is
we're just
for
going to
you
begin
guys-
to fortify.
Yeah, so as you guys gather no bodies?
Are we doing
Is
that?
that
I ain't got nobody.
Are we
Just gonna start
actually gonna
looping
stuff the bodies in this cave?
Yes, body
Yeah.
stuffer.
Go back. There's
Okay.
that
Yeah,
hole. We don't
we're
want to
not.
sneak it up from behind.
Yeah,
So,
so I'll
yes.
just make a few trips back and forth from the cavern, just
But remember, we're going to
placing my
rifle the
hand
bodies too.
in their
for
mouth,
loot.
just like the top of the maw, and just dragging
Yeah, she
them
was looking
behind me.
for glute loots.
Yeah. Yeah, so throughout these gnolls don't
They ain't
have
got no money.
anything on them. They have no money.
Nah. I don't care about money.
Not one toothbrush anywhere.
No daggers or anything.
They got their weapons.
They all have really like not well made spears.
Crude,
We
yeah.
can
need-
plant those in
Crude
front.
spears.
We need all of those spears.
Yeah, we
Yes,
can
we
make
do.
a little dragon
We-
teeth.
A little barricade. Out front.
There you go. And the
With the
same thing
spears.
with their there's 3 of them there who had short bows.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, well, we can always turn it
spears-
into kindling if we need to. But the
I would like to
spears we
create a
can use-
lattice and attach the spears in a lattice with a vine. When they get through the door, it'll be like that thing on Jackass where the hand was like.
I mean, or we could just like dig them in like a palisade wall, like dig them
Yeah.
in facing out,
Mm-hmm.
so they have to like
Well,
jump
you
over.
guys decide how you want to line the bodies and the spears.
I thought we were stuffing the bodies in the hole.
The
So that
bodies
no
are
token
getting-
Oh, he's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
putting them in there like a trunk that's one size too
Yeah.
small. He's just gonna boot those things until they
Yeah.
fit.
The bodies are keeping the no-toe tiny people from ambushing
Yeah.
us.
Exactly.
That was the plan. I was trying to find a boulder for that, but
That's a nice boulder.
You could have just done a
But he'll
cave in at that point, but
that causes
Yeah.
too much noise.
That
We
also
are
could
doing a
cave in on
cave-in
us.
of no corpses.
Yeah.
And it would also
yeah, so as you're shoving the gnolls into
it would
this,
also endanger a collapse of the
this-
entire tunnel.
true,
right.
this hole, and you lined the outskirts or the outside with spears sticking outward, of course. This is going to be where we will pick up next week.
Yay!
Decimus, as you walk over and start shoving gnolls, you see a small red glowing gem sitting at the side of your right outside of your vision, about 40 feet away from you, and that's where we'll pick up.
Oh, hey, shiny things. Don't got a ton
It's
of
part of
those.
Karis' soul.
No. But
No.
thank you all for coming. Thank
You
you
don't
for
know.
all of the raids and the excitement and the nat 20s that have been thrown around like left and right tonight.
Right.
It's crazy.
They're breaking James's spirit.
No, it's not. It was actually been really good.
As many
I hope
nat
you guys
ones as
enjoyed
I've rolled.
the role play and the canon that we have built into Zyothe, and the people that will get mad at me about that later on. That's
It's
once
fine.
again, glad that you all could join us, of course. And if you haven't already, please throw us a follow, both here and on YouTube. We're closing in on our goal for YouTube as well as here, which is 200 by the end of the year, which is super exciting. And if you want to see the audio and video quality improve, and you can throw us a couple bucks on a donate or a subscription, that is what that is going to go to immediately. So until then, we will see you on Wednesday next we have a special guest, Devin from startplaying.games, and we're going to talk about how to professionally be a game master. Yeah, so hope you guys come hang out there, and until then, the affordables, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Later.
Tiny no-toe tiny people.
Toodles!